Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. Guys, I've got some very big news to share with you all. Tesla had their earnings call and it was confirmed, confirmed what Elon said at the B-Word conference, that Tesla still holds its $1.5 billion in Bitcoin. In addition, we have news around HBAR and their partnership with Filecoin, which I think is huge. We also have an update from Attorney Jeremy Hogan on the SEC Ripple lawsuit. William Hinman was deposed today, the 27th. In addition, we have some Bitcoin miners, more of them looking to go public, doing IPOs. One is looking to do $100 million IPO, guys. Huge, huge. And some not so great news, but you should know about it. The Senate Banking Committee had a hearing, and of course, you had some of the ignorant politicians trashing crypto, such as Elizabeth Warren. We're going to go through that and the FUD that came from that. And Binance CEO CZ looks like he's going to be stepping down. They're looking for someone to be his replacement. Huge updates because they've been getting hit. They've been taking punches left and right from regulators. Lots to go through, guys. We're going to break it all down. Before I get into it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can go buy your favorite cryptocurrencies and pay low fees. Why pay high fees, guys? And heads up, on the OKCoin Crypto Exchange YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe, link in the description. I'll be interviewing Tezos co-founder Arthur Brightman. You don't want to miss that. OKCoin just listed Tezos and added staking as well. We're going to go through all of this. If you hold Tezos or you're a fan of Tezos, or you want to learn about Tezos, go over to OKCoin's channel, subscribe, and I'll have that video up this week. Now, guys, the crypto market, Bitcoin up near 6% from a 24-hour perspective. It's on the move, up over 32% from a 7-day perspective. Right now, it's over 39,000. If we look at the daily chart, these green candles look great, right? And then this could be the breakout upwards that we've been waiting for. We've talked about it for the past, 6 weeks, right? That we have to see some sort of a bounce up. But I do need to see Bitcoin cross over 41,000, hold some support levels so that we can validate this rally. Do I think there's another bull run up in this bull market? Absolutely. I do think we're going to see new all-time highs this year for Bitcoin and the altcoins. But right now, we're trying to see when are we going to be moving upwards. Have we hit the bottom? And I think we have, but look, I could be wrong, right? We look at the daily chart, it looks good. If you look at the weekly chart, it looks good. Let's take a look at the hourly chart here, and we see, yeah, not so bad. But once again, the rally has to prove itself. I hope you understand. You can't move by emotions like, oh man, we're seeing green candles. Show me, right? It has to align with the trends and the technical analysis. So here, like I was saying, if you zoom out, you'll get an idea where we're at and where we're headed and why I think there's still another leg up in this bull market. So here, Bitcoin price history, log scale with reward halving days marked. And when in doubt, zoom out, and you'll see here clearly from the chart, it looks like we're going to double peak like we did in 2013. And we'll see what the all-time high is when things start to heat up and take off again this year. So Elon Musk Tesla holds its $1.3 billion in Bitcoin position in Q2. Tesla isn't selling. So this is not necessarily new news, but it's further confirmation of what Elon said at the B-Word conference. He said, both Tesla and SpaceX hold Bitcoin, and he also holds Bitcoin along with Ethereum and Dogecoin. So despite its recent concerns about Bitcoin's environmental impact, Tesla hasn't sold any more Bitcoin. Elon Musk's electric vehicle company reported no new sales or purchases of digital assets, according to its Q2 earnings presentation Monday. The company holds 1.3 billion in Bitcoin. And this, of course, they mentioned their purchase back in February. And this is very bullish. Here's why. Despite all of the ESG, despite the stupid banking committee and Elizabeth Warren and all these people trashing Bitcoin and crypto, Tesla is still holding. So it's not what they say, but what are they doing, right? And of course, Elon said once the Bitcoin mining hits 50% renewable energy, they will start accepting Bitcoin as payment again. And he's bullish on Bitcoin and crypto. So this is important to highlight because there's a lot of negativity and misinformation out there. So you got to know the facts. Now, you guys know I added HBAR Hedera Hashgraph to my portfolio about maybe 2 months ago. I bought the dip, and here they have some very big news combining Hedera and Filecoin. So I wish I got in early in Filecoin, but it's doing well. Delivers a truly decentralized NFT experience. Filecoin acting as a decentralized storage layer for NFTs and on the Hedera network ensures a maximum amount of trust for in-game assets, art, music, supply chain, and financial apps. Look, the NFT market is going to be big, guys. I know there was a bubble of, within the NFT market, but that's okay. Every market goes through bubbles. But is the technology here to stay? Hell yeah, it's here to stay. It's going to be the future. I still have a hard time accepting NFTs, but it doesn't matter what my feelings and emotions, are. What matters is how the world is changing and how things are becoming more digital and people's lives are digital and the tokenization future that we're headed to, guys. My daughter, who's just a toddler, she will be in the world of NFTs, and that's going to be the norm for her. For me, it's not the norm because I came from collecting baseball cards and comic books, right? Keeping it real. And then this moving stuff to NFTs, I'm like, I would rather have the baseball cards and the basketball cards and the Marvel cards, things like that. But once again, doesn't matter what my emotions and feelings are. What matters are the trends and what's coming. So that's where when it comes to investing, leave your emotions at the door. This is about reality, facts, and what is actually taking place, right? So bullish news here for HBAR. Obviously, if you hold Filecoin, it's bullish as well. So the Hinman deposition today, guys. William Hinman, former SEC official, was deposed by the Ripple legal team. And here's what Attorney Jeremy Hogan had to say. He said here, one, the deposition is not a public hearing. You can't listen in. So we don't have any information about it or what was said. Two, a deposition is sworn testimony and can be used just like the deponent was in court. Three, in this case, the deposition will be used in Ripple's motion for summary judgment on fair notice. Four, you will see at least parts of the deposition in Ripple's motion or perhaps even in the individual defendant's briefs. Five, I would expect the complete transcript will be filed at some point. The transcript would not be under seal, although parts of it might. Have a great day. So shout out to Jeremy Hogan for doing that. I've interviewed him on the channel, of course. He's been interpreting and a lot of the legal jargon and what's happening in the lawsuit. And of course, all eyes are on this lawsuit, guys, especially if you're in crypto. Like if you're holding HBAR, you're holding Filecoin, you're holding Cardano, you want to know what's happening here and what the outcome is. And we need Ripple to win. Why? The SEC will use that outcome to regulate the rest of the market. So that's why this is so important. That's why we need Congress to step in. And of course, I'll be interviewing Congressman Tom Emmer soon. Also, I'll be interviewing tomorrow Ripple's Ashish Burla. So that interview should be live on Thursday. And I got some great other interviews lined up for you guys. So make sure you got that notification bell enabled. Now, guys, I've been talking about it, and this is why I tell you keep your emotions out of investing. The facts and reality are Bitcoin mining is booming in the United States. The US government is allowing it. Doesn't matter what politicians say, if they still allow this to happen, it's here to stay, right? And we see it's popping up all over, and these mining companies are going public. They're getting listed, right? This is amazing. So Bitcoin mining firm Stronghold files for a $100 million IPO. This is a mining firm, guys. What do you think is happening here? That's why I'm so bullish on this market. That's why I see Bitcoin as that store of value, that hedge. And there's other cryptos that do different things. XRP does something different. HBAR does something different, right? And Ethereum as well. So Stronghold Mining, a Bitcoin mining firm based in the US state of Pennsylvania, is seeking to raise $100 million in an initial public offering, according to regulatory documents made public on Tuesday. The planned IPO follows a $105 million funding round that drew from a range of, look at this, family offices, as the block reported. The firm's CEO, and co-chairman Greg Beard previously worked for billion-dollar and alternative investment management firm Apollo Global Management as its global head of natural resources. Guys, those of you who are Bitcoin haters, I hope you open your eyes and see what's happening here. This firm raised $105 million. They're looking to do an IPO at a valuation of $100 million. They're being run, or the CEO is one of the a well-known has a background in investing, comes from a big company, Apollo Global Management. The traditional financial players are jumping in and they're helping to build this market and move it forward, just like the traditional asset classes. Don't miss what is happening here. That's why I say don't worry about the FUD. Just be patient and hodl. The big money, they're in control. It doesn't matter what politicians say, because at the end of the day, they come in and out of offices and they need campaign donations. And where do the campaign donations come from? These big players, the lobbying guys. If you understand how politics works in the United States, you will get what the hell is happening here. That's why Goldman Sachs is jumping in. That's why JP Morgan is offering crypto to their clients. They're not scared of Elizabeth Warren as some political hack, right? They're going to buy them out if they try to go against them, guys. And here's another one. So investment bank Ducera Partners is working to raise $100 million for clean energy Bitcoin miner Crusoe, if I'm saying that right. Its technology reduces CO2 emissions by up to 63%. The firm, in April, Crusoe closed a $128 million Series B financing round led by Valor Equity Partners. And this, I mean, my goodness, they're going to be looking to create clean energy Bitcoin mining. That's what's happening, right? Like we've been talking about, the market cleanup, Tether, Bitcoin mining, Binance, right? And we're seeing that still play out, but it's in the process of being cleaned up, guys. Big time. Here's another one. Utah's Wesco Operating Co. is using natural gas that can't be shipped to market to mine Bitcoin. We've talked about this on this channel. I shared with you guys a power plant in New York State, that was using the excess energy to mine crypto. A lot of these companies, these energy companies, are going to do this, and it's going to help them to be profitable. I can't stress what is happening here. You put your business thinking cap off, right? Leave your emotions to the side, guys. Big things are ahead. You're going to have some very big companies mining Bitcoin. Whether you love it or not, it is happening. And that's why I still hold Bitcoin. And of course, like I've always said, Bitcoin is the rising tide that lifts all boats. The altcoins would follow. So here's some more bullish news. We know that a lot of Bitcoin miners who left China went to Kazakhstan. Well, Kazakhstan to reportedly allow banks to process crypto purchases. Of course. Oh, man. And this is what I love about crypto. It is global. It's borderless. It's not specific to any market or a country or region, right? And that presents a lot of capital that can come into an asset class. And a lot of these assets are, of course, hard capped. They're fixed. So it's unlike anything we've ever seen. So a new project in Kazakhstan aims to enable local crypto businesses to provide crypto investment services legally. Love it, love it, love it. Several banks in Kazakhstan will soon be officially approved to service companies and businesses offering exposure to cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Local news channel HBAR 24 reported Sunday, citing executives from the data center industry and Blockchain Association of Kazakhstan. The report notes that it is unclear what financial institutions or banks would participate in the pilot project. Cryptocurrency exchanges will be able to cooperate with banks by signing up for the project at Astana International Financial Center, a major financial hub in Kazakhstan. the on and off ramps being built across the globe for all demographics and parties, whether you're retail, institution, corporates, whatever it is, big time. Now, guys, and I want to make sure I'm fair here. I'm a fan of CZ. I interviewed him 2 times. CZ, of course, Changpeng Zhao, the CEO of Binance, and I respect him as an entrepreneur and what he built, and things along those lines. But as I've been stating, they have operated outside of the regulatory guidelines for years, and now the regulators are knocking on the door, and they better get in line because they're getting shut down in everywhere, as far as banking support and things like that. So Binance's CZ is looking for his replacement as exchange gets regulatory house in order. Here's a quote: "We are looking for someone with a strong regulatory background to step in and be CEO." And this is directly from CZ. He said at a press conference on Tuesday. And I think it's a matter of Binance now has to save face. Their reputation is of course taking a hit. And like I said, the big players, the Goldman Sachs, are not going to allow the largest exchange to operate without regulations and licenses. It's because the market is going to go full mainstream. They can't allow anything, like the wild, wild west days of crypto. So CZ is going to look to step down. I'm sure he's going to still work there, obviously. And they're going to put somebody who probably has strong regulation background, maybe someone from the US, right? We saw what they did with Brian Brooks. They put him in as the Binance US CEO. So let's see, they could pull somebody from Wall Street, right? So I think it makes sense. I understand the move they're doing here to save some face, and they're going to have to get in line. They're going to have to get their licenses, right, and fall in line, or they will get shut down. You guys remember what they did to Mega Upload and Kim.com? SWAT came in on helicopters and got this man out of his mansion. They're not playing around, especially with the global movement of KYC and AML. All the countries are on board now, so there's not going to be, okay, well, I can go to this country and I'll be okay. There's no extradition or something like that. They will come and find you. So I hope CZ does the right thing. So, like I said, I like the guy. I interviewed him, and we'll see how things play out for them. Now, check this headline out. Senate Banking Committee bashes Bitcoin's phony populism. Senator Elizabeth Warren urges coordinated and holistic response to dangers of crypto. You political hacks, you can kiss my ass. I hope you guys don't fall for this FUD. This is bullshit. I tweeted about it. Don't fall for it. Once again, they can huff and puff and say all the nonsense they want. But what is the news I just shared with you guys? This is why I left this one to the end. Elon, Tesla still holding your Bitcoin. Multiple mining companies are raising hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're about to go public. You just see these growth, the expansion, the investment. So don't listen to these fools. They will huff and puff, but there's no credibility. And like I said, the big players, the Goldman Sachs, the Fidelities are all here. So I will go with them versus these political hacks. And I know how the game of politics works, and these political hacks will eventually get bought out. I know a lot of them are paid and can get campaign donations from certain financial institutions who may not want crypto to do well, or they're just there to smoke and mirrors. Put a narrative out to the public so people get scared, like, oh my God, like I'm not touching. Oh, did you hear Senator Warren said this about crypto? I'm not investing. This is why you need to think for yourself, right? You got to research, because you watch these fools on TV, and they will point you in whatever direction they're getting paid for, right? But the big money they're lobbying and they're investing. So I'm watching what is actually taking place versus what these fools are saying. So just my opinion. I apologize if I offended some of you who may be fans of Warren. And I don't know who's this gentleman, Senator Sherrod Brown, Democrat out of Ohio. So these fools need to get educated. But once again, they could be just paid off. And anyway, let me calm down before I go further. But I hope you guys see what's happening here, right? I hope you see that what the actual businesses are doing versus what these political hacks are saying. So that's the takeaway, right? So leave your thoughts and comments below, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget to go over to OKCoin's YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description to subscribe, because my interview with Arthur Brightman will be on there. Appreciate the support. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.